Hospital growth is nothing but revenue, right? And revenue comes from patients, which means it is directly proportional to number of patients coming to the hospital. And those patients you admit or you operate or you see them in outpatient department and then treat them. Isn't it? That is how the equation works. If I have one department, either I should get double the number of patients for my department, or I should have more number of departments for which each department there are good number of patients coming, through which my revenue will double. Isn't it? So that is one side of it. But even if I have more departments or more infrastructure, why would the patients come? Which means I need to communicate to them that I have these many departments and I can serve. And third one and most important is I have a department, but even for my department, can I push the limits of the department to the maximum? Which means, can I handle the most critical or the most serious or the most complicated patient of the department? So these are the things matter, no? So coming back, I have gynecology department. I'm only seeing OPD, maybe general deliveries I'm doing. How will I double the turnover of my department? Number one, I add other departments. That is one option. Or number two, I push the boundaries of my gynecology department, which means I start taking sick cases. I take complicated labors. I take complicated surgeries. For that, I need to have back-end support. What? I need to have an ICU. That is why we say whether you take any department, to push the boundaries of that department, you need an ICU. Otherwise, you can't take complicated cases. Unless you take complicated cases, how can you communicate to the public that I am bigger than others? I am better than others. I am better than myself, what I was before. If they come to know that you are that, only then they will come. So there are 3 steps involved. Patients should come in more numbers. You should be able to serve them in more numbers. And third thing, that should be successfully served. Correct? No? So to do that, you need to have infrastructure ready. Everybody thinks that infrastructure is nothing but nicely decorated, nicely built operation theater, laminar airflows, equipment or the internal infrastructure from Germany, Italy, things like that. No, it's about the service that matters. Even if you have all these things and you can only manage a general obstetric case or a general surgery case where there is no ICU and you can't manage a sick case, how on earth can you become excellence in your department, and how on earth people are going to recognize you that you are actually improving yourself, and how on earth people can come to you? So if you don't improve yourself in service, forget about doubling the revenues or growth. There are 2 things: improve yourself, communicate to the society. 2 things should happen. And the third most important, you prove it to the society that you are doing it better.